You're thinking about Cosmo again. I think you should just let it go. This constant worry is not good for you. I've known Cosmo most of his life, but there are times when even I don't understand what's going on in that head of his. You can't tell me you're truly happy, waiting around for a guy like that?
Yes, I am. Because he always used to tell me that, no matter how far apart we are, if we send our thoughts to each other through the sky, our hearts will hear and be together.
But you don't even know if he's still alive.
Thank you for a very pleasant time.
Oh, I'll take care of that.
Don't be silly. There's no reason you should have to pay for me.
This is a rare sight. Rain over the Mediterranean.
Come in, Tel Aviv Control. This is YAL-247, requesting current weather conditions.
YAL-247, this is Tel Aviv Control. We are currently experiencing heavy rain, with visibility less than 12 miles. Radar shows the front extending as far as the Mediterranean. Advise adjust altitude to 12,000 feet.
247 here. Roger that.
It's open. What can I do for you?
Hello. If I were shocked every time I saw men shirtless, I couldn't work for the military.
Well, I don't work for the military.
These are all photographs of Shin.
Nothing I can show to anyone yet.
Why do you take so many pictures of him? What is so special about the guy?
It's only because we're both Japanese, that's all.
I wonder.
You're one to talk. Seems to me like you can't get enough of the guy.
I'm interested. What?
A young lady goes out of her way to pay me a visit. I might get the impression that she's interested in me. But it's Shin, isn't it?
Only as a pilot?
Yeah, whatever. Look, you're barking up the wrong tree with Shin. He's got a girlfriend waiting for him back in Japan.
I know he does.
Huh?
Intuition.
Now that's creepy.
What kind of woman is she?
Sizing up the competition? You know about as much as I do.
Please accept this gift for the orphanage. It's from Miss Yoko.
We thank you time and again. May the grace of our Lord be with you and Miss Yoko to the end of your days.
That must be her now. Come in!
I can't believe how much energy these kids have. I'm all out of breath, but they never seem to get the least bit tired.
That's all thanks to people like you and your continuing generosity.
These kids are very special. I only wish I could do more for them.
That reminds me. Last week I was going through some old boxes, and I came across something I wanted to show you.
Is this...
Section, this is Double Echo. You're approaching civilian airspace. You'll be flying with the big boys.
Have I come that far already? That's where I should be flying. I belong in civilian airspace.
Kanzaki, watch your heading. You're drifting to the northwest.
Oh, yes, sir.
Even when you think you're maintaining a steady course, it's not uncommon to drift a little. Always check your instruments and make the proper course corrections.
Yes.
Our current heading will take us into military airspace. Flying in their space, we've got no right to complain if we get shot down.
I understand.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Nothing to worry about, just a little turbulence. Would you like a pillow?
Please keep your seatbelts fastened.
After that bank, the stewardesses are going to have their work cut out for them in the cabin.
Double Echo, this is 00 section. I'm going to get above this cloud cover and head south via course 7C back to base.
00 section, this is Double Echo. That's a negative on return to base. Sydney from the 3rd Attack Squad has lost track of his position out over the Mediterranean. Sorry, man, but before you head back, could you try and spot him? He owes me poker money.
00 section, roger that. So much for coming out of this soup.
Yamato Flight 247, this is Tel Aviv Control. Adjust your altitude to 8,500.
Copy. Descending to 8,500.
Now watch your instruments. When you emerge from heavy cover, your altitude can be lower than you expect it to be.
I'm aware of that.
We're close to military airspace.
Double Echo, this is 00 section. That's a splash on Sydney. Confirm wreckage floating in the Mediterranean, cannot confirm survival. You can forget about your poker money. I'm at bingo on fuel, returning to base.
That was one hell of a pilot in that plane. If he hadn't maneuvered, we would have had a major disaster on our hands.
It can't. It's not possible.
Snap out of it. You can't pilot a plane in that condition. Maybe I should take over.
No, I'm still good to fly. I'm perfectly able to bring her on home.
A near miss is enough to shake up anybody. But it's the captain's responsibility to deliver these 400 passengers safely to their destination.
You underestimate me, Mr. Shibakawa. There's a lot more on my mind than a near miss.
You've got the face of a woman waiting for her lover.
And you've got the face of an animal, waiting for prey.
My heart knows you're out there, somewhere in the sky.
Yoko, know that I will make it back to you, no matter how much blood must stain these two hands.
A heart that will never know satisfaction. A hunger that will never be sated. When every hope has been cut off, a boy will rise to his feet. He will put his skills and his pride on the line to challenge a mighty enemy. This is Area 88, the far reaches of the desert, the edge of human life, the place where hope comes to an end.